Hello. I want to thank Sasha for this amazing retreat. I love retreats. I've been doing retreats for 30 years, and this retreat was one of the most phenomenal I've done in my life. There was so much love, so much presence, so much joy, a lot of release of old stuff that I don't need anymore. And I think the biggest teaching I received was my guru is my breath. And yeah, my guru is my breath. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I decided to join the retreat because I was wanting to open myself up to wisdom, knowledge, and information about the breath. I'm a recovering asthmatic, and I'm doing better every day with my breath, and it makes me feel calm, joyful, peaceful. The mineral baths were phenomenal. Sense of healing and calmness. They use the natural springs here, and it just was amazing.
The reason I took the Sacred Breath Retreat was that I had actually been introduced to Buteyko Breathing before, and I was part of the Buteyko Mastery Group, which is a subscription. We meet every 2 weeks on Zoom. And the reason for joining Buteyko was that I felt like I was in a rut. I was working out 2 hours a day. I was doing 1 hour of cardio, 1 hour of weights. And I just didn't really feel like I was advancing the way that I wanted to. In the last 6 months, since I joined the Buteyko Mastery course, I've lost 18 pounds and my stamina has increased remarkably. I breathe through my nose a lot. I've stopped snoring. There's just so many benefits. This retreat is just action-packed. It's the Colorado experience. We've hiked up mountains. We've gone to hot springs and soaked. We've chanted in the hot springs. There's Buddhist ceremonies that we attended. We've done lots of mindfulness. One of my favorite parts, of course, is Ola's chair yoga. It's just awesome. I think I would take a course on that any day of the week, especially if you're sitting in front of a computer. It's just amazing. And probably one of the funnest things was going to Shumei. It's a spiritual center here. So we've gone to different places. We watched some Japanese drummers, and they did a Jo-rei ceremony. We did some chanting with them. It's just incredible. It's an incredible Colorado nature spiritual experience that I just don't know how it could be duplicated, and I don't even know how I could afford it.
I decided to come on this retreat partly because I've worked with Sasha for on and off for 2-3 years, and I thought it would be a great opportunity for me to take time out from my regular life and go a little slower and learn to breathe a little better. I struggle with my nasal breathing. I love this retreat because the mountains are really beautiful, and the center, Buddhist center, is very close to the mountains. And I loved the walks we did, even though it was hard for me to breathe. I had to go very slowly to breathe through my nose. I love all the excursions, the chair yoga, the chanting, and being with a group of very special people. The first day was very hard because I was struggling with my breathing. But as we progressed through into the 7th day, I learned to pace myself, breathe a little more easily through my nose. And I think that's my story.
I just spent the week at a Buteyko retreat in Crestone, Colorado, and it has been really life-altering for me. I had no idea how much so until I got here, and really thinking that I had everything under control with my breathing, and then every day something kind of unfolded for me as far as my learning process for breathing, and what I thought I knew and how I could make subtle shifts that have made profound differences in the way that I breathe.
I decided to come to this retreat kind of last minute. I happened to see an email at a time when I really felt like I needed to get away. I really wanted to be with myself. And I have 2 kids, and I've never been away from them for even a day. And 3 days would feel like a lot to me, and this is a 7-day retreat. But something clicked in me, and also because it's Buteyko Breathing, which I had done a training on before, but I just realized, like, I want to feel strong in myself, and Buteyko Breathing, I know, is a foundation for that, and I really wanted to integrate it, much more so than I had. So I definitely have certain things that, you know, are part of my lifestyle just from doing the training, like, you know, keeping my mouth closed. But I really wanted to integrate far more, and yet I also just wanted to be with myself and have a lot of quiet and silence to clear my mind, because I was coming from a place of not knowing what to do. Meeting and connecting with different people. It's very nice, and starting to feel like a feeling like family, like sisters, others, is one thing. Also, I just really liked walking barefoot in the sand, different textures of sand. I rarely walk barefoot at home, and so this was really nice to have that opportunity here to do that. And I really liked getting into cold water, like really cold water, which I don't normally do, but here it's way, way colder, and I somehow did it and found out how invigorating and how wonderful it is. So being in nature, something that I crave and I love, and I had so much opportunity to do that in so many different ways. And I love mountains, and there's mountains everywhere here. So just being around the mountains feels really good.
I decided to come to the Sacred Breath Retreat because I'm a yes to possibility. And also because I experienced such a profound level of healing so quickly with this method that I really wanted to go deeper into the process and learn more, I guess, and make sure that I was, like, I really wanted to fine tune things for me. After having COVID, I had asthma attacks every single night for almost a year. And previously didn't have asthma attacks for 20 years. And after finding the Buteyko method and reading the book, after just one day of breathing exercises, I have not had any type of breathing problem since. So I knew there was something really special here. And I guess my time at the retreat, I was amazed at how intentional the time that we're here was set up to foster healing, to increase carbon dioxide in our lungs, and really, like, teach the teaching side of it, teach the educational side of it, and also for us to be able to experience that, because real learning is through experience. So that has been really profound for me at this workshop. Foundationally, of course, being in the healing power of nature on so many different levels but also the sense of connection that I experienced. I always feel deep connection breathing with people and growing together. I guess the process of growing and healing and learning together.